Also on Real Madrid, many questions in the last 24 hours on reports coming from England, from very good sources in England, about Aurelien Tchouameni and Manchester United. Guys, just to be clear, I told you, Man United will go for 2 midfielders in the summer. Let's see if it's going to be more, but at the moment the indication is 2 midfielders in the summer. And Manchester United want to sign important names, not small names. So, for sure, Man United are considering several midfielders. Now, I told you already in February, March, it's useless to come here every week and mention different names. Because Man United will decide on midfielders later on. There are some players they really appreciate. Elliot Anderson I already mentioned to you, Sandro Tonali as well. So there are some players they really like. Tchouameni is for sure appreciated, but at the moment from Real Madrid they are not receiving any indication of doors open about a potential exit in the summer transfer window. So at the moment, who doesn't appreciate Aurelien Tchouameni? But to even think about any possibility to get him, you need to understand what Real Madrid want to do. And at the moment, from Real Madrid, there are no indications of club intention to get rid of Aurelien Tchouameni. Then we will see which kind of players Manchester United want to bring in. For sure, Elliot Anderson is one of the names, but Manchester City are on it as well. So it's going to be a big midfielders summer, I told you. But at the moment, that's the situation on Aurelien.
Manchester United could be on the verge of one of the most ambitious midfield overhauls in modern football, with reports suggesting a staggering £200 million investment aimed at completely transforming the heart of the team. If completed, the proposed double signing would not only reshape the squad, but also signal a bold new era at Old Trafford. For years, United's midfield has been a point of debate, often lacking the balance, control, and physical dominance required to consistently compete with the very best in the Premier League and across Europe. While there have been moments of quality, the absence of a cohesive, well-structured midfield unit has repeatedly limited the team's ability to dictate games, especially against elite opposition. This potential £200 million revolution appears designed to address those issues directly. The strategy centers on bringing in 2 elite midfielders with complementary skill sets. One is expected to provide physicality, leadership, and relentless box-to-box energy, offering defensive solidity while also driving the team forward. The other would bring composure, intelligence, and tactical awareness, acting as the controlling presence capable of dictating tempo and maintaining structure under pressure. Together, such a pairing could finally give United the balance they have long been missing. In modern football, the midfield is often the engine of success, determining how effectively a team transitions between defense and attack. By investing heavily in this area, United are acknowledging that true dominance begins in the center of the pitch. Tactically, the impact could be transformative. A stronger midfield foundation would allow greater freedom for attacking players, who have often been forced to compensate for structural weaknesses behind them. With improved ball retention and defensive coverage, United could sustain pressure higher up the pitch, control possession more effectively, and reduce vulnerability during transitions, areas that have cost them in crucial matches. However, with ambition comes risk. A £200 million outlay brings enormous expectations, and success is far from guaranteed. Integrating two high-profile players into an already evolving system requires careful management, strong leadership, and tactical clarity. Still, the potential rewards are significant. If the signings deliver as expected, United could finally possess a midfield capable of matching, and even surpassing, those of Europe's elite clubs. It would mark a decisive step toward restoring the club's identity as a dominant force in both domestic and continental competitions. As speculation continues to build, one thing is clear: this is more than just a transfer story. It represents a vision for the future. Whether it becomes a defining success or a costly gamble will depend on execution, but the intent alone signals that Manchester United are ready to think big once again.